Let's bring in right now USA Today opinion columnist and former senior advisor for the House Oversight and Government Reform Committee, Kurt Bardella.
And Kurt, moving forward as we get into the public phase next week, what's going to be the opportunities or the choices that oversight has if others that they need to hear from refuse to testify? Next week, it appears we're going to be hearing more of that growing mountain of evidence that this happened.
Well, what we've seen to this point, Mika, is a lot of people, for some reason, don't want to talk to congressional investigators during this process who work for Donald Trump. I think that as we enter the public phase of this, it's going to be a lot harder for those people to resist those subpoenas, to resist those calls, to testify about what they knew, when they knew it, and what actually happened. It's interesting. They always say in investigations, follow the money. That's where you're going to learn something.
Right.
Why is it that almost everybody at OMB who would have been in charge of dispersing Ukrainian funds hasn't agreed to come forward and testify when called upon to this point? They've deliberately stonewalled every step of the way. And I don't think as this enters the public phase, they're going to be able to keep doing that. We need to know, what were these people told? Were they told to withhold the money? Why were they told that? Who told them to withhold it? And when they eventually released it, really, what was the actual reason why they did so?
There's so many people that back this up. But like, for example, Mick Mulvaney, who told everybody to get over it. Will we hear from him ever?
I think we'll have to. I mean, we've seen precedent tells us that White House chiefs of staff can be called to testify in these type of proceedings. Republicans did it to multiple chiefs of staff when Bill Clinton was being tried for impeachment. There's no reason to believe that they're going to be able to get away with withholding Mulvaney this time down. And I think as these testimonies come forward, remember, to this point, we're working off of a written transcript of these depositions. It takes on a whole new life when it's done publicly on camera. And let me tell you, these proceedings are going to be very different from the hearings we've seen to this point. It's not just going to be that volley of 5 minutes here, 5 minutes there, Republicans able to misdirect the hearing. The chairman has the ability to start this hearing and go 45 consecutive minutes of questioning the witness. He will let this witness tell the story they told in the depositions.